Struggling to get enough air into your lungs during the night because the airway continually shuts off causes serious long-term health consequences. The condition is known as obstructive sleep apnea, and it's far more common than you might think. Now, one of the biggest drivers of it is gravity. In this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV, we discover a cheap, easy to implement strategy that will help you defy gravity so you sleep better. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster helping you battle sugar gremlins, heifer lumps, and other health horribles through Better Body Chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. Now, we all know gravity pulls things down as well as fluids down. Now, the fluids in your body are no exception. When you're standing up, force of gravity is particularly hard on the veins in your legs because they're moving the blood against the force of gravity. But gravity is not all bad. Astronauts run into all sorts of health troubles because there is no gravity. We need it and have evolved our own anti-gravity systems which counterbalance this very powerful universal force. One of the anti-gravity systems depends on the routine muscle contractions in the legs. And as these muscles tighten, they squeeze the veins and push the fluid up. But when little to no movement of the legs is taking place during prolonged sitting, muscle squeezing is minimal, so fluids have a tendency to begin accumulating in the legs. Climbing into bed gets your feet off the ground, and this stops gravity, giving leg blood vessels a little relief. The respite from the downward pull of gravity is used by the body to redistribute the fluids. The leg fluid is redistributed towards the neck tissue. Now, moving these fluids around is a routine body maintenance process, but it can become impaired, particularly if the heart is not pumping efficiently due to underlying heart failure or cardiovascular disease. The situation is made worse when the calf muscles have been inactive for large chunks of the day because, well, there's more fluid to redistribute. Remember, sitting is the new smoking, so you need to strut your stuff, stand up for fitness. Now, as the neck cells fill up with fluid, they get significantly bigger. The swelling can make breathing more work because it takes more effort to push against the increased volume of tissue. Should the workload become overwhelming, the pharynx collapses, temporarily cutting off the oxygen supply. Of course, this translates to an emergency from the brain's perspective, and it immediately whips all the tired muscles back in line to resume breathing. In the process, disturbing your sleep. The pharynx collapse creates an apneic event. The number of these breathing interruptions depends largely on the extent of the fluid buildup in the neck. When you experience lots of them, you're in trouble. But you might not know it. These apneic events go largely unnoticed by the victim, but they do have health consequences. Fortunately, sleep apnea leaves signs that you have a problem. And if you have these signs, it's something that should be addressed because it creates bad body chemistry. So, what can you do about it? Well, the first prize is to fix the underlying heart pumping problems. Of course, this is easier said than done. So the second approach is to alleviate some of the breathing issue by getting the oxygen flowing. Currently, the go-to way to keep oxygen flowing is to up the air supply through a continuous positive airway pressure machine, or CPAP for short. The trouble with these machines are they're pricey and really uncomfortable because the machine requires you to wear a mask all night. Many patients opt for the poor quality of sleep over no sleep at all. A third approach is to create more space. This can be done artificially with special oral appliances or by losing weight. But there is a fourth approach, which is easy to do and costs very little. All you need to do is to stop gravity. Before you say, that's impossible, you don't have to stop gravity on the planet, just the effect of gravity on your body fluids. Strapping on a pair of compression stockings will give you this superpower. Think of it as an artificial calf muscle. It's a remarkably effective strategy. This is what a team of French researchers discovered when they tried it out on 12 patients, 6 men and 6 women, at a hospital in Paris. Wearing the compression stockings during the day reduced the fluid buildup in the legs during the day, which meant less fluid in the neck at night and fewer apneas and hypneas per hour of sleep. These benefits were seen after just 1 week of wearing compression stockings. Now, you can pick up a pair of these compression stockings at your local pharmacy or order them online, and they won't cost an arm and a leg. They might just cure your sleep apnea. Maybe not cure, but they will bring relief. If you're struggling to breathe at night, outsource your calf muscle by strapping on a pair of gravity-defying little helpers. Quality sleep is good for the heart, mind, and soul, and it will help you create better body chemistry and better health. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry or need a little help getting your chemistry on track? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Sign up for a body audit, or while you're there, browse our library or enroll in one of our free courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who's tired all the time despite sleeping 6 to 8 hours. Share this video with them so they can try stopping gravity to see if it helps them sleep better. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.